Pass the mic to a killer, he get the slaying. I'm Kakarot, all of my bros is Super Saiyan. We stacking blocks, protect the basket, you in the playing. We at the Mecca, hit the game-winning shot like I'm Jalen. Manifesting energies, praying for my enemies. Taking vacays in the keys, working on our synergy. Changing up my wardrobe, never my identity. Smoking till I got a... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the God of the Knicks podcast. I'm your host, Apollo Reed. I'm here with the Cuzzo Tune tonight. You know what I mean? We got some more of the guys joining later. Oh, I don't know how many. You know what I mean? But going on, what's going on, Tune? How you doing, man? Talk to me.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good right now. Currently, just relaxing, vibing. Got Syracuse playing in the background.
Okay. That's what's up. Multitasking. Cayenne showing out. Young man. I think he averaging like 17 right now in his first 3 games or something like that, which is something that nobody expected him to be doing it this
Oh no!
fast.
Oh no! No!
You know what I mean?
Shocking the hell out of everybody. Mama trying to double team him. They ain't trying to let him shine against them.
Yeah,
it's still early.
I was talking to my boys, a Syracuse fan, and I was telling him, I said at some point when he starts to play those bigger schools, or just when they start scouting for him, they're gonna start sending 2 guys at him, and he'll have to adjust. You know what I mean? Start sending 2 defenders at him. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. Unfortunately, it's happening a lot sooner than we expected. But you know, I got faith in my young boy. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Rah was good. What's good, fellas? He says.
What's good?
Soon, I'm happy they let the chains off. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? So, man, what a week. Last 3 games. We started with Orlando. What a game that was, you know what I mean? And especially the ending. Of course, it was the first game of second game of a back-to-back. Who did we play the first was it? Who did we play before that? I'm thinking about it.
Memphis was the other back-to-back, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Memphis. Yeah, so we dropped 133 on Memphis, and then we go into Orlando and we lay a goose egg 107. I think a lot of that game to me was you know, of course, there's legs has a lot to do with it, and you guys being tired, but a lot of that game to me was they just went away from what they've been doing, and that was, you know, passing the ball around, getting everybody involved, and you know, and when you playing against a team like Orlando, who these young guys, they defend, they're really, really well in the passing lane, so you have to, pardon me, everybody, you know, I'm trying to get over a little cold my kids gave me, but so when
don't blame them. Don't blame them.
I'm blaming them for sure. It's for sure their fault. Nah, but you know, it's when you go away from what has been getting you going. I think they were on a 5-game winning streak at that point. Before that game, and you know they, you know, unfortunately that happened. So you know, and unfortunately at the end of that game, Jalen Brunson hurts himself, and that's he twists his ankle, he rolls his ankle, or whatever you say. He's been out for the past 2 games at this point, and I think now he's questionable, I believe.
Yeah, they said a report came out said he was questionable for tomorrow.
Yeah, he's questionable for tomorrow. Of course, we play Dallas tomorrow, so he'd love to play in Dallas. They did show him doing warm-ups on yesterday's game versus Miami. But talk to me about the Orlando game, man. How did you feel about the way they looked there?
Nah, you pretty much hit the nail right on the on point, because they strayed away from ball movement. They kind of went back to just standing around watching. Everyone not trying to like step on each other's toes, not trying to really figure out like oh you want, okay, wait, you know, and then Cat, you know, getting into foul trouble, just making boneheaded mistakes that shouldn't really be happening. It's like I get that you tired, don't get me wrong. Running at a high pace in the NBA, it could be very tiring. I mean, we don't experience that, but you know, just imagine working on the day-to-day, working a 12-hour shift, and then going back at it the very next day. You are gonna be tired, but it's like you gotta this is what you signed up for, so you gotta put that to the side and have that, you know, he ain't here no more. God rest his soul. Had that Mamba mentality. You know,
Yeah.
you got to
Hmm.
just lay it all out on the line and then and just keep it pushing and worry about being tired after the game.
Hmm. Hmm. So yeah, and that's kind of the the attitude. There's no excuses in the NBA. Everybody has back to backs, and teams win on back to backs. We won on back to backs as well, but I think it was more the guys going in there and not handling their business. They didn't do what they were supposed to do. But it's unfortunately it's just one of those games that is on a schedule that these guys are going to play you really, really up close, and they always play us well. That's one thing about Orlando. Gotta give them credit. They made us make a lot of tough decisions in that game. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we did what we had to do. But didn't work. But at the end of the day, you move on. You need to move on. So we go to Miami next game, and we of course they gave us a couple days break because we had back to back. I think 3 games in 4 days we had something like that.
Yep.
Um, and we go into Miami, and then within the first 5 minutes, OG hurts his hamstring
That I don't even want to talk about it. And I kind of blame myself, man, because
because you picked him up in fantasy.
no, not even that. Because a couple shows ago, when I was sitting here and Jaden Daniels hurt himself, and I kept bringing up, Josh Hart. He's a Commander fan, and you say, don't do that, because I don't want to do. And then I still, I should have listened. I should have listened. I should have listened.
I tried to tell you. I
I
tried to
should have
tell you.
listened. I should have listened.
Listen, man, it's unfortunately it's part of the game. This stuff happens. These guys are gonna get hurt. But Jalen's a tough guy. He's already trying to get out there. I think two, three, four. How many games did he miss? 2 games. Just the
Two games.
yeah, just the Miami game, the Miami series that we had versus them. So yeah, so now it's Jalen and OG is out. I think OG's out for another 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
So that's rough. He's been one of our best. I mean, he's absolutely been our best defensive player. But he's been one of our best all around guys in general. He's been coming up for us in big spots, hitting big shots. So
Yeah.
um, missed a lot of threes that game as well. It's just we haven't really been shooting well. I think let me check. I think actually we shot well from three in the Miami game, the first Miami game.
The first Miami game,
Yeah,
Cat was on fire. Cat would
yeah,
score 18 in the first.
yeah. And then of course that's the Landry Shamet game. Like how can you not talk about Landry? Landry had like career high 36 points, 6 for 12 from the 3 point line, and 12 for 19 from the field. The dude was just step backs in the corner. I'm like, yo, what was? Ooh, he
He
had to get
blacked out.
he had to
He
get drug.
blacked out.
I had a drug tested on myself. I'm like, yo, bro, come here. Let me just see, yo, whatever you did, let me get something because I ain't in the NBA real quick. But anyway, I personally, I I think Landry can give you what he gave that game more often. Like unfortunately, last night I think he just he fell back to earth really, really, really fast. I think they pulled the cloud from under him real quick. That was he just dropped.
Nah, you know what it really was,
He
and
couldn't,
and
he
you.
couldn't make any shots. He just couldn't make shots.
It's not even that. Is you spoke on this before, and we all know. Whoever watches basketball, Eric Spoelstra is a great coach,
Yeah.
and he made the adjustments to stop us. Like everything that needed to slow us down, he did it right off the bat, and that's really what it was. And then, like you said, like Shamit was fell off his high, so it was like
Yeah.
he couldn't really you know show up again, and it
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah. It was
But
just
but then Deuce showed up though. It is like he
right.
disappeared, but then Deuce showed up.
Yeah. Dude showed up. Dude said 25, and the Goose said with the assist, he went nut. I ain't gonna lie. He was like, "Listen, bro, Jalen not here. OG not here. He said, yeah, there's some shots to take. Yo, hold on, let me get my shots up." But he put up 23 shots. He took way more shots than anybody on the team. Well, except for Cat. Cat had 19 shots. But Deuce was 10 for 23. Um, did what he, he usually does. He played good defense. There was some, some plays with Davion Mitchell just got ahead for the steam for like 5 minutes, and I think that's really what gave them the run that allowed them to win that game. If it wasn't for Davion getting those shots, I feel like everybody else we were kind of figuring out. Cat last night kind of got me a little upset with a few of his plays. Um, Especially the fouls, man. It's just, it's more of the same with Cat. Talking about it, since the day he got here is the fouls, the fouls, the fouls, the fouls, and it doesn't look like he learns at all. He flails a lot. You know what I mean? It's just like, yo, dude, they're looking for it at this point. Just don't do it. Just chill out.
Yeah,
But his emotions do take control a lot. He starts yelling and complaining with the refs. So, that was one of the things that Coach spoke about the other day. Was like we didn't take responsibility for what we did, but we out there yelling at the refs. You know what I mean? Like you can't do that. So
yeah,
um, and then there was some shots that he took when we were doing okay, and he came back in the game and he took some really deep 3-point shots that didn't really need. We didn't. It just wasn't in the flow. He wasn't in rhythm himself.
yeah.
So it just threw the rhythm off, and then unfortunately, we just battling uphill for the rest. For the rest of the game, and then let go of the rope at some point because then we started to see Diawara and the rest of the guys in there. But how did you feel about the basically the Miami series and how we finished out with that series there with the loss to them?
I mean, the first game, obviously, that was a phenomenal game, very entertaining, very, Knicks basketball being down two of our key players. The second game, it just seemed like I said, the adjustments really screwed them up. They
Mm-hmm.
didn't let Cat get in the rhythm off rip. Um, they actually, Khalil, he actually was playing up on Cat. And what pissed me off the most is like, yo, Cat, Khalil, pause weighs the same amount as your arm or your leg. You know what I'm saying? Like why are you not bullying him? And it's
He
like
does this all the time. Yeah.
you allow, not trying to take anything away from Khalil, because Khalil is a dope player. Um, he's a up and coming young a phenom. If he withstands the test of time. But
I like
you
Khalil
know,
in the draft. Yeah.
Cat should have been bullying him. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. And Cat allowed them to, get in his mindset, and then he just started playing lazy. Typical Cat. Instead of using your feet sliding, you playing with your hands, and then it's like you being reckless on offense, and then you get mad at the refs, and then the refs now is targeting you because you over here complaining because no ref wants to hear that. They gonna,
I
but
think what bothers me the most with Cat is he does this when he's on a roll and we need him, and then he gets his emotions, take over, and he starts flailing. He's picking up these silly fouls, and now he has to sit when you were the guy that were keeping us in the game. Like
mhm.
Jalen and OG is not here, guy. Like this is your squad right now. There's nobody else in your way. You are the guy. First of all, you over OG anyway. But now that's double. That's two shots. Two people with a bunch of shots that are not there. So like you said, he took 19 shots last night. You know what I mean? So this is your opportunity, but you also got to be a leader at the end of the day, and you got to lead. You have to lead, and I think that's the difference of being a star versus a superstar. And I feel like superstars lead their team.
Mhm.
I mean, they're not just talented; they actually lead their teams, and I feel like that's why people are starting to call Jalen a superstar because he's leading his team. Just like listen, we're not just out here to score. We're not just out here talented. Like we got to work hard. We got to lead our team to wherever we're Eastern Conference Finals. So I believe that it's it's a real thin line between where Cat is right now and where he can be, and a lot of it is just taking a lot of that responsibility and just being a leader and just let me be here for my team. The more I get into foul trouble, I'm not here for my team. So let me make the right play. Let me use my head.
Yeah. Oh,
Just certain.
oh, you heard that? My bad.
Come on, bro.
My bad. My bad.
Yes,
My bad.
yes,
I'm
I heard
sorry.
that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's two. That's two.
I'm sorry.
You about to
Sorry.
be fouled out. Okay,
I'm good.
paused out. You about to be paused out. Next time. Nah, but at this point, I just want him to be a little bit more responsible, especially when Jalen's not here. Because I don't. Number one, I don't want Jalen to rush back, which
Mm-mm.
he's gonna do anyway because he's Jalen. But when you lose a game the way that we lost our game, he feels like he has to come back a little bit sooner. You know what I mean? And he'll get back to action a little bit sooner.
You know what I feel like it was?
But
I don't know if you saw that Davion Mitchell interview where he had said that
hmm
the Knicks without Brunson is a little bit more dangerous because the ball is just not
yeah,
staying
yeah.
stagnant. And I feel like after the win, Jalen was happy, but when soon everybody came back in that locker room, he probably saw that interview beforehand. He saw what we did against Miami, and he probably looked at everybody like Ike Turner. They mean with Lawrence Fishburne. Say, listen, go win. I better not do that shit again. All right.
You better- nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's needed. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the ball does move a lot more when Jalen's not there because it has to. Ain't nobody else taking the kind of shots and making the kind of shots that Jalen is making. So yeah, like the ball is going to have to move. You don't have any other dog with the ball in his hand like Jalen. You just don't.
Yeah.
Cat is close sometimes when he's focused, but soon as the refs don't call a play that he expects, there it is. It's gone.
Yeah, I really, you know what I wish? Yo, Kat, if you can listen to me right now, and I'm not trying to compare you, but I wish you would take a page out of Jokic's book and post up. Use you probably weigh about 257 around there, probably a little leaner, 245 ish. Use your body, pause, post up, and once you do all that, then you can feed the ball out. You can get your assists up way more. And then if you want to shoot your threes, then you can work your way out to the 3-point line. But be in the paint, be a dominant big. Every time you are a dominant big, pause, you are taking over the game. That's it.
Mhm.
That's it.
I'm just letting you know we 17 minutes in and you got 4 fouls already, bro. Like you are wilding.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just look, I'll let you go for 4 minutes. I won't say nothing.
I'm good. I'm just letting you know, bro. Like you having one of these aggressive basketball games right now. I need you to chill out, Rocky. We need you, she. Chill out. Oh man, but shout out to the chat. Carver Intellect say, what's going on, my guy? What's going on?
What's good, bro?
Apollo and Tone. He said Cat be overthinking and taking himself out of the game. It's exactly what we're saying, man. Like you have to lead, bro. Like be a leader. Stop taking yourself out of the game when you are the guy that we need to go off right now. Like this is literally your opportunity to take over the team and just do what you've done in the past. Like this is nothing new we asking you to do. You know what I mean? So hopefully he starts to change it up because we try to avoid the cat trade talks all the time, and it's just he's not helping this case right now because people are going to think of any reason to get Cat out of here now every single time.
Yeah, but I don't even want to trade him because it's like you don't need to trade. You just add to that, but he
Yeah,
has to take
absolutely. Yeah.
accountability and just play a dominant center's game or a power forward game. You can shoot your three. I'm all for you shooting a
Nothing wrong with
three.
shooting.
You're
Yeah.
the one of the best 3-point shooter, power forward slash center in the
Yeah.
league right now. Shoot the
Oh,
three
he's one of the best shooting bigs of all time.
of all time. But it's like, bro, work in the paint first and
Yeah.
then work out. You know what I'm saying? Even if you want to shoot, that heat check shot coming up the court like you love it to do, I'm cool with that. But start off in the paint, bro. Literally, he should have like 6 to 8 points in the first quarter in the paint alone before you start working your way out to the 3-point line.
And that's part of the issue. I think he starts too high. I think he starts in the high post, and Cat is not that aggressive. So I really think you should probably start more mid post than anything. Because if you start low post, they're gonna W right away. Just start mid post, get in there. You really don't even have to dribble the ball half the time. You can just get the ball in the post, and everybody's gonna start moving. And he's a good passer in the post. Like you
That's what I'm
see him does it. He
saying.
does it all the time. But I really just want him to just lock in and not get so emotional. Like the fouls are not gonna always go your way, bro. Like let's be real. Like it happens with Jalen. It happens with all these guys. Josh too. Josh talks a lot to the refs. Like, come on, y'all. Like let's do our thing. We got Joe backstage. It seems like he's a little busy right now, so I'm gonna give him a couple seconds. You know what I'm saying, to finish up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I give you about little 10, 15 seconds. Give him little swig.
Give him a little drum roll.
Nah, but we got Joe coming up right now. What's going on? What's going on, Joe? How you doing, bro?
What's good, bro?
Good, good.
Good, man.
That cat funny as hell, man.
I seen you, trying to finish something up real quick.
Yeah. I still ain't done, but I'll work on it later.
Yeah, that's not a beer, is it? My man got the beer on.
Sure is.
He said, sure. Nah, he always got a drink.
Can't remember the last time I had a beer, honestly.
Nah, bro, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. I think it's overdue. Matter of fact,
Yo, bro, I was sitting here today like, damn, go for a cold one. Here I am.
It was a long day.
I go for a cold one.
Nah, honestly, yo, I slept most of the day.
I would have slept after that game too. It was the way that they was acting. I'd have tried to sleep.
Yeah, I slept most of the day. I was beat, yo.
I feel you.
My God, the caffeinated Joe is here. you know he gonna have something for you, man. Raul got
shit.
He's in the Maz don't tell no lies.
Yo, bro, I fucked up, yeah.
Carbon Intellect said, "Peace and abundance to Joe." Shout out to you, my guy.
Appreciate it.
So yeah, man. So we were just, talking about a bunch of stuff. I don't really want to go too much back into anything because we still got some stuff to talk about. So we could just jump to whatever we're talking about because we're gonna end up talking about.
Yeah.
You all right over there?
I was just, trying to help you out.
Listen, you the one with the bigger crowd right now. They taking free throws on the other end. You, sir. Anyway, so what we were talking about, kind of, but a little bit more is we don't have Jalen, we don't have OG. So who is gonna step up? You know what I mean? And in that first Miami game, I don't think anybody stepped up more than Landry Shamet. You know what I mean? Like if we're really being honest. But also Cat as well. I think Cat had 30,
39.
34.
39.
39. Yep.
He missed the free throw. That would have gave him 40.
You would have gave
Scrub
him
ass.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like it's
don't forget my boy JC. He had 24.
Yeah,
off the bench.
Sure did.
Jordan Clarkson had 24. Mikal had 15.
Yeah, 72 points off the bench.
Yeah, they went crazy. They bugged out. And then Josh had a triple double off the bench, 12, 10, and 11.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was a glorious game at the Garden. And then we go back to Miami and we get our asses kicked. It's just.
I mean, they beat us
because we was up.
We were up
quarter.
earlier. But once I ain't gonna lie, like I said, at some point, Davion Mitchell felt like he was Donovan Mitchell and started going crazy on Deuce McBride. And then you hear after the game, like, yeah, we went back and forth at each other through college. So now, I didn't know that was another personal matchup for this guy. He just has all of these personal matchups. All these interviews. All of a sudden, Davion Mitchell has these sound bites. It's like, yo, what the heck is going on?
He's talking a lot.
He's feeling himself. He in Miami. He getting spicy. That's why.
He's talking a lot.
It's just like, what's going on? But I can't say nothing. Anyone, they got that one. But who do you want to be the guy to step up in this situation when you don't have a Jalen and you don't have an OG?
I want them to play the guys on the bench. Like,
No,
yo,
of course, yeah, yeah. You good?
so,
So good.
so, like, we're going full blown Tibbs here. Like, what's up? What's
They,
going on here,
I
right?
did see that point.
Like, yo, so DOR got like 1 or 2 minutes. He can't play more than that. He is incapable of playing more than that.
Can't
Like,
defend
why did we? What are we doing? Why are we drafting these kids?
it. Yeah, Tyler Kolek, same thing.
I
If
mean,
Drew Smith could play, why can't DOR?
The kind of threes he was hitting, the timely threes he was hitting on us, that was kind of.
I would
I
have
mean,
had
he's in year
Diawara.
4, so it's different, but still, like,
You could have had Diawara up on Powell, slow him down because he started snapping in the fourth.
Yeah.
try something. Like, play the kids, yo. You got these kids there. You're gonna need cheap production, right? With this whole thing that they got going on with the aprons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you kind of need these kids to be viable options. And I don't know, we just don't play them at all, even when we're shorthanded like we are. How many people got to get hurt before we play these guys?
No, that's facts.
The Knicks paid Tyler Kolek. He's the highest paid second round pick of all time.
Yo, that's crazy. That just sounds crazy.
And he can't get on the court. Why do we do this? Why did we draft any of these kids? We should have just traded all the picks. Just trade all the picks moving forward.
The main one that I'm upset that I haven't been seeing is Hukporti, and this is why, is because we seem very small all the time. You know what I mean? A lot of teams we go up against, we don't have a lot of, these guys are bigger than us. You know what I mean? Pause. Tune, go ahead. Because I know you look, he's so happy.
I wasn't. I said
me?
it. No.
Nah, but it's that's something else that I was going to bring up is who should we add to the bench? You know what I mean? And in terms of size, because that's what I'm looking at.
How about your 2 6'8" wings?
Or how about you use Hukporti as well? You got Hukporti. You know what I mean? He's been
your 2 6'8" wings and your 6'11", 250-pound center.
Well, one of them isn't here right now. He won't be here for 2 weeks. So
no, you have 2 6'8" wings on the bench.
Oh, you do. Oh, Pacone.
Yeah. Pacone, yeah.
So what's up? Like, we keep talking about size.
I don't know.
Like Pacone. So you telling me that neither one of these kids could play at all?
That's what
like they're incapable of giving you quality minutes. That's what I take from it. I don't know about y'all.
That's what Tibbs did, and now Mike Brown's doing it. So
why?
What is going on?
Draft them,
right? I don't know.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to make excuse for coach because yes, he is doing the same thing that Tibbs was doing. But maybe he sees something in practice that he's not liking, that he doesn't want out on the court. I mean, he's playing.
So the Knicks made a mistake.
Maybe with Pacone, I don't know, because Diawara is at least getting somewhat of minutes with OG being.
So they made 3 mistakes. That's what I hear, too. 4 mistakes actually.
Diawara had 1 minute and 23 seconds yesterday.
All I hear from Toon right now is that the Knicks made 4 huge mistakes by drafting Hukporti, Dottier, Diawara, and Kolek.
That's the only thing I can think of because I mean, from what we see from Hukporti, I mean, he's very energetic. He grabs rebounds. He's not a good offensive rebounder. He's a good defensive rebounder. But maybe there's something that they see that we're not seeing, and we're just wondering, like, why are we not playing these guys?
That can very well be true, but this is like year 2 for Ariel. Is year 2 for Tyler.
Like year 2 for Pacone.
Yeah,
what's
year
up?
2 for Pacone.
So, like, what we gonna do?
Yo, Dottier can't sniff the court, bro. The fact that Diawara is ahead of him on the depth chart is crazy.
I mean, it could be.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I gotta see what they're seeing though, because for me to not see him at all,
maybe it's his defensive presence. Maybe it's his hustle. Maybe just he's Charmin tissue soft.
maybe they made a mistake.
4 mistakes.
4 mistakes. I
just based off of how they operated.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's when you think about it like that, it's kind of like what are we gonna do if there's ever a situation where these guys are out for a long term? And how many guys did he play yesterday? 7? 7. No, 9.
Yeah, you can't even count DOR.
8. Yeah,
you really can't count DOR.
And I really want to say 7 because Yabusele played 10 minutes and he's a donut through everything. It's like he had 3 rebounds.
I thought that he was okay though. Like he didn't score, but I thought that like his energy was high.
His energy.
I thought his minutes were good. But I mean, they didn't bring him here to give them good minutes. Like he was brought here to score. Let's be honest.
Like he didn't take a shot. He didn't take a shot.
They got to figure that shit out, bro.
I don't know, man. I'm really like it's really good because I was happy for Yabu to be here, but I'm really like something's showing like.
Didn't they give him $10 million to him?
Yeah, maybe it was like I don't want to say it's overhyped, but maybe like the pressures of New York is like overwhelming him right now, and he's still getting acclimated. I mean, it's still the beginning of the season, so this is like pushing December. I mean, it is pushing December. Goddamn, pushing like January. I say January, and he's still like this. Then I'm sorry. We're gonna have to. Reconsider this and actually, start making some moves. Because there's a lot of players out there on other teams that I know that could produce for us, but at the same time, we don't want to keep doing that. Like, oh, we want this dude, and this dude never comes, and then now we back in the same revolving door of, damn, well, we're stuck with this.
Yeah. I mean, man, they have to figure something out soon because I don't want to repeat of last year. I mean, don't get me wrong. They do have a strong 4 off the bench, when they're healthy. You know what I mean? Like, you do got Josh Jordan.
Shut
Landry,
up.
Landry.
I thought I heard it, dog. My fault. I thought I was bugging at first.
But you heard it, dog.
Yeah, dog. They do have a strong 4. You know what I mean? It's just they need a big in their second unit. They do. They just need. You have Hukporti and Yabusele that are not really giving you any production, and you need a big. I just don't understand I don't understand anything that's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, anyway. So
what are they? 8-5?
8-5. The only team, well, outside of the Pacers, who are 1-12, that haven't won a game on the road yet.
Listen, they're 8-5. Like it's not all doom and gloom, but like right now we do have these injuries, and to me, these injuries you would think would signify like opportunity for others. And so far, through 2 games now, it hasn't.
Right.
And I'm kind of scratching my head about that.
Yeah. It's bad production because it was working.
It's full blown Tibbs right now, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. But if I'm looking at the depth chart right now, it's full blown Tibbs because you have 2 of your main guys that are hurt.
Yeah, you got the box score pulled up
for which team? For which game? I mean,
just for the last game.
Oh, the last game. Yeah. I can pull it up real quick.
How many minutes did Drew Smith play?
Drew Smith.
I think he played at least like 15 to a little under 20, or if not 20.
Hold on, I'm looking right now. Drew Smith played 15 minutes. 3 for 5.
So Diawara can't give you 15 minutes.
Listen, we talking about Eric Spoelstra. I've given Eric Spoelstra his credit plenty of time.
Mike Brown was Mike Brown not supposed to be different.
I don't want to care. I don't care about what he was
I
supposed to
mean,
do.
I told people that he was more tips than we thought. But
I'm just talking about the hardware though. Eric Spoelstra got a couple of those, and it's not just
LeBron.
Yeah, I mean,
no, and make no mistake, he's a hell of a coach. I'm not saying that he isn't.
Yes,
but it helps to have.
It helps to have the
all-time great
player in this era. Yes, absolutely. But he actually, and we were talking about it last night during the game, Joe. Where does he find these guys at? And how does he bring the best out of these guys? Every year, it's a different guy that we never heard of. When we played them in the playoffs, it was Hayward Heisman.
Yo, bro, it's really simple though, bro. To me, it's really simple, right? So you see what, if you look at what Mike Brown has done with the starters and like the guys that are in the rotation, right? Like these guys are clearly empowered, right? Like to do some things that we probably wouldn't expect them to be doing. He's clearly empowered a lot of these guys. He's clearly empowered McCall. Like these guys are launching the way on threes, right? Like these guys are clearly, the coach is clearly telling them, yo, this is how we want to play. And you got the ultimate green light, right?
Yeah.
We agree on that. All right.
Yeah.
Do the same thing with these guys at the end of the bench. It's that simple, yo.
Yeah.
That same energy that you're pouring into these guys that are in the rotation, the regular rotation, that's what Eric Spoelstra does.
Right.
Like, Drew Smith is not launching up these threes because, he, like his coach told him, like, dude, we believe in you.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in the rotation, especially with no Tyler Hero, and we expect you to fire away when you're open.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, you're not lying. I mean, you play a lot harder. You do a lot harder when you have someone that believes in you.
That's facts. I mean, don't get me wrong. If guys are hitting shots last night, this is a different game. You know what I mean? But still, at the end of the day, we would like to see. And to be fair, that is one of the only things that we can say as Tibbs like from Mike Brown. It's one of the only things. I can't say anything else. But in terms of that and not playing the kids, you're going to see a lot of that. You're going to see a lot of people not wanting to play. I mean, people wanting them to play more of the kids.
My bad.
Well, no, you good. Rara said that sounds frustrating. The highest second round pick and no burn.
Yeah, highest paid second round pick of all time.
All time. He said Mike Brown is the seasoned chicken version of I would say he might be barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did say that he's a lot more Tibbs than people think. But
in terms
of the same time,
rotation wise, yeah.
But that was not supposed to be the case though.
No.
Right? Like when everything is perfect, right?
The main thing was they wanted the ball to move, which it has.
It is. But hold on, Cap. They also wanted a coach that was gonna play his bench. Right? I'm sure that was something that was on the table and something that was discussed. Right? When they asked those players, when they had the interview with those players before they fired Tibbs, like that was a topic of discussion.
Yep.
So now, right, we have this situation where we're missing our best wing defender, right? A guy who also gave us something that resembles size.
Mm-hmm.
And you're missing your starting point guard, your all NBA point guard. Like I don't understand how you're just gonna shorten the rotation and say fuck it. Why is that the answer all of a sudden? So now, right? I'm assuming Brunson's gonna be back very shortly.
Yeah,
because he's Wolverine.
Yeah, not only that, he doesn't. He's starting to see what's happening when he's not there. You know what I mean?
He's also Wolverine though.
He's 90% Wolverine.
Bro, like this guy heals like I've never seen anybody heal before.
He does it all the time. It's kind of
you know who he reminds me of, bro? Like I'm going off the reservation a little bit here, but because I know we're not like I'm a huge baseball fan. Obviously, I know that. I don't think you two guys are. But Bernie Williams back in the day with the Yankees.
I remember the name. Yeah.
Bernie would come back from off the disabled list like pretty quickly. And like there was no like warm up. There was no he's got to get his timing back.
Right
Like
back
as
to
soon as Bernie was in the lineup, like Bernie was hitting again.
That's
It was
crazy.
unbelievable to watch how this guy would come back and there would be no ramp up. Like he would just be right back to being Bernie like
Some
immediately.
people are
Day
just
one.
dogs. Some people are just dogs.
That's crazy. Some people, but that's the thing.
Most of the time in baseball, bro, when you get hurt, like it's like you got to get your timing back, and like you struggle a little bit when you first get back. There was never that with Bernie. Like Bernie would come back and he would be a 300 hitter immediately.
That's crazy. That's crazy. See, but that's the thing. A lot of people like ease their way back into it. You know what I mean? Like some people, like they for some reason are scared to test it. Like my thing is, if you're cleared to come back,
I'll be right back, yo.
I bet. If you're cleared to come back, then you know what I mean. Like this should be no, you know what I mean, like fear in what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like you this just come on back and do what you do. And Brunson is one of those guys. Like every single time he's out, he comes right back. It's like he doesn't skip a beat at all. So you know what I mean. I don't know, but real quick, you tell me, who do you, if there's one guy that you would like to see step up in the absence of OG and Jalen, let's say, and if Jalen doesn't come back next game, if there's one guy that you want to see step up, who do you think that guy is?
Cat.
Straight up and down like that. Cat, talk to me.
That's why we brought you over here, because we brought you over here for a reason. We traded away two pieces. One of them that was drove out of New York because he was depressed about him just being dogged and dragged. And then another piece that we didn't even want to go.
Yeah.
So we traded away two of those pieces that we were winning off of to get you. Step up and do what the hell that you need to do. Yeah. And it's just simple, dude. It's just simple. Put your emotions to the side and be a dog. That's it. Forget about Cat. I don't even want to call him Cat no more. Be a dog. Yes, sir.
Tune. The crazy part about it is the last time that we seen Julius was against the Miami Heat. Jaime Jaquez did what he did. The Knicks in the month of January were 14-2. They look unstoppable, bro. Like whatever they found with OG and this whole Julius dynamic, Julius was smiling. Like what was going on there, bro? Like, he was happy. And then we just never seen him again in the Knicks uniform. And then we traded him for this guy who, but just to be clear, like Cat has been amazing since he got here. But like, you kind of right now, bro, it's gut check time. He was good last year too. He was good last year too when Captain got hurt.
You know what? You know what the crazy thing is? If all y'all know, if y'all don't know me, I'm a diehard Knicks fan through and through. Was born a Knicks fan. I'm gonna die a Knicks fan. I'm also a diehard Eagle fan, and what we went through with Julius Randle is the same exact thing what the Eagle fans are dealing with AJ Brown. You have a star potential player who is a dog, and things aren't going right. So then he starts getting in his feelings. He starts getting depressed. Fans is coming at him, pause, and then doing all. Sorry, that's fit 5. I'm almost fouled out, but they going at this dude and making the game not fun. And then that also relates on the floor or on the field. And then y'all expect somebody to show up. And it's like, it's not fair. Because like, think about it when you at work. If you at work and you have a whole bunch of problems coming at you while you at home, and then you also at work dealing with the same issues. So now your life at home is good, but now your issues at work is going bad. People constantly going at you. You're not gonna be able to perform at your highest level, and then you take the fun away. So that's why I'm just gonna quit this job and I'm gonna go somewhere else where I can get the same amount of money, and have a better, clear head. And it's like
That's what
we
you're acting
need
like
to,
right now too.
yeah, we need to stop doing that as fans. It's like I get it. I could be a fanatic sometimes, and we all can. But it's like, bro, you got to put yourself in their shoes. I get it. They make millions of dollars and need to, suck it up, pause, and that's my last one I fouled out. But you need to, man up and do what you got to do. But it's like it's not that it's easier said than done because when you have millions upon thousands, well, thousands upon millions of people going at you on a regular basis, how can you even ignore that? You can't.
Yeah, these guys are human, bro.
Yeah, it's still human. It's
You
still human.
can't. And it's the same thing that Cat going through. You know what I'm saying? Fans talking about let's get rid of Brunson because he don't move the ball. And then we win that one game, and they're like, I heard the fans, not a lot of them, but some of them. Oh, we need to get rid
Yeah,
of
I heard
Brunson.
him too.
See,
I
we
heard
need
him.
to get rid of Brunson because this is why he don't. You know what I'm saying? That you don't know. So it's like, bro, like cut it out. You need to start giving them a little bit of slack, just a little bit.
And then
Yeah.
look,
Do
very
y'all
next.
know do y'all know the story about going back to baseball? Y'all know the story about Trey Turner?
No, who's that?
I know
So
Nat Turner.
Trey Turner is he's an all-star shortstop, pretty much. Plays for the Nationals, I believe, right now. Or the Phillies, I think he plays for right now.
Hmm.
So his first year in Philadelphia, he got a huge contract. He got up to a terrible start. I mean, like dreadful, bro.
Hmm.
And then there was one game where, because they had been booing, how Philly is, bro.
Yeah.
They was booing the shit out of him. There was one game though, they just gave him a random standing ovation when he came up to bat. And from the point of that standing ovation, for the rest of the season, this guy was incredible, bro.
That's crazy.
That is not a coincidence.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
That is
And
not a coincidence, bro.
that's New York fans for you, bro. Like it's and the thing about it is they're very passionate. They see one thing, they don't forget it. Like that thumbs down, like lives in people's heads rent free. Like rent free for forever. At least a decade. At least a decade, bro.
That should
So
never bother me, but I know it bothered a lot of people.
it didn't bother me. The thumbs down didn't bother me. What bothered me was his attitude around that whole time when he got in Quickly's face and all of that kind of like it was just he was just
He
spiraling.
was he was
Like,
there.
He was spiraling,
he
bro.
was spiraling out of control. You know
When
what I mean?
he shoved who was it? Fournier he shoved?
Yeah, Chef Fournier.
Yeah, he was going crazy, bro.
I was like, bro, like you really are in your head right now. Like, and it was.
But then the next year, we traded for OG, and my man literally the
started
way
smiling.
Fred Cass explained it was that he found Jesus.
That's
Like
funny.
this guy was cheesing and smiling and playing the best basketball that we had ever seen him play in a Knick uniform. And he's played a lot of great basketball. He played a lot of great basketball as a Knick.
I truly always thought that there was always something behind closed doors with him and RJ. I always thought there was.
Oh man,
And,
yeah. I mean,
bro,
RJ,
the
bro,
way
he
they
just
talk, the way they talk after they split is kind of weird too.
Do
Like,
you know the game that stands out to me though?
What?
It's ironic that this is the game that stands out to me. But the game that stands out to me is the game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I believe it was an afternoon game.
This year?
The Knicks, no, this was the day before Julius. The year.
Okay.
This is like maybe right before Julius hurt his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
He had a monster game against the Timberwolves and Cat, oddly enough.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say he had like 40 in that game or something close to it. And I don't know why that game always stands out to me as like that was like the Julius game.
Mm-hmm.
He had a big N1 layup towards the end of that game. Like he was phenomenal in that game. And then not too shortly after that, he got hurt. And he never played again. Like that always, bro, like Jaime Jaquez, he can't come to New York, bro. Like, bro, don't be out in the streets. Seriously, yo.
That's funny as
Like
hell.
that guy, bro. Yo, I hate that guy, bro.
Yo, Joe's on road. Yo,
Yo,
Jaime.
convince me. Try to convince me that Nick team didn't have something going on, bro. That
Nah,
was different from
they.
anything that we had ever seen before. And like since like the '90s, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like that
They
Absolutely.
team
were
had something, bro.
they was snapping. That's my thing. Is like, bruh, you got rid of this, and that's why I go back to like Cat needs to be the one to step up. If you got rid of those two dudes for him, show me why.
Yo, we was one game away from the Eastern Conference Finals without Julius.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If we don't make that cat trade and you just keep with Brunson,
The problem is we had no center though, bro. That's really what kind of forced the Knicks' hand.
so we still
And we
didn't.
had a
I
bitch ass
mean,
coach.
We still didn't have
Respectfully,
a.
because I love Tibbs. But
and
we
we
had a
still don't
bitch
got a
ass
center
coach that
now.
was like,
We still didn't have.
we need a rim protector.
But look, we still didn't have a center until halfway through the season, regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, like we had
But
Cat
the Knicks viewed Cat as a center, bro, even though he was terrible defensively.
Man, that is not no damn center. That's a power forward playing center.
Yeah, they should have rapped. They should have just rapped with Julius, bro. Played small ball and just hooped. They would have won enough games to still. They were good enough, even with Hartenstein gone, even with Mitch injured. They had more than enough talent. They did not necessarily have to make the cat trade.
Yeah,
And they made the cat trade because they thought that the cat trade would make them better, and that's still up for debate.
I mean, I think they also did. They both teams didn't really want to. So we absolutely were thinking about the extension for Julius, and I do think that contract was coming up. That contract extension was coming up, and at that time, I'm not sure they wanted to invest that much longer into Julius anymore. That's what that's what I got out of it. And
Me too.
The cat trade was something that was lingering over this franchise for like 3 to
For a
4
couple
years.
of years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for a long time. So it was just, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't even lie. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. I didn't want it. I didn't want the cat trade, and it wasn't that I didn't like Cat. It's just I didn't think he was what we needed in terms of aggression. You know what I mean? I just didn't think the play style fit. And it wasn't a Cat thing, it was more of a Tibbs thing. You know what I'm saying? Like at that point. To me, it was like I don't know if Tibbs would use this guy the right way with Jalen.
I felt like the Knicks was thinking we could get bigger and we could get more efficient. That's what I felt like they was thinking.
Yeah.
They did both of those things.
They did.
But I feel like it hurt them in other ways. Like they didn't have the same playmaking that they had, right? And it really, all the playmaking duties really fell on Jalen Brunson.
Mm-hmm.
And Jalen wasn't benefiting from anybody else's playmaking ability because they didn't really have anybody else to make plays.
Yep.
Like it went from 60% of my man's catch and shoot threes were assisted by Julius to like he's not getting any catch and shoot threes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was fucked up. So I think that Cat is a better player than Julius. I think that the skill sets are completely different though. And anybody who tries to make it seem like the skill sets are the same are tripping. They're not. Julius can literally, when he puts his mind to it, take over a game with his playmaking. We've seen him do it before.
Nah, playmaking with his playmaking. So the thing is that as great as he is with this playmaking, it's like he damages it with his
some questionable decision making sometimes.
Yeah,
the timing of his questionable decision making.
Yes. So we
it's
both
like Tony Romo.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yo, bro.
Timing of
Tony Romo
decision making.
Tony Romo literally did not throw interceptions. People don't realize that. Like he's known for throwing interceptions, but he didn't throw interceptions. He just threw interceptions at the worst possible time.
I don't know. But I don't think the trade. I'm just thinking if we had Jalen, Dante, Macau, OG, and Cat. I mean, and Cat. I'm sorry, Macau, OG, and Julius, and you still got Mitch. And now, like you said, wherever he went. Now I'm here talking to myself. Hey, everybody. Nah, but like Joe said, you still needed a big man. You still needed to find a big man, and that was part of the issue. And I feel like we still probably could have figured some things out. Like, you know what I mean? It would have been rough the first half of the season, but we would have had to run Jericho out there. That hurt me to
They
say.
would have been fine, bro. I promise you that team had the DNA and it had enough skills available to them that they would have been fine, unless they suffered like some crazy injury. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that
But
team
like
would
I
have been
said,
fine.
after the surgery, especially because, and I also think there was something to him having. So you remember at the time that he got hurt, he hurt his shoulder. Somebody told
He was
him
trying
that,
to get back.
yeah, he was just trying to get back, and the word was he was getting close to being back. And then at a certain point, it was just like, yeah, we just gonna go get the surgery after he was getting close to being back. So at that point, I feel like there was kind of like, all right, well, this is somebody we're gonna have to invest in long term. This seems like it's an issue. If he's not able to come back, this might be more of an issue than we think it is. And our window for making a good trade for him is not really there, which is why I feel like they had to add in a Dante DiVincenzo to that trade because of
and they took a risk, Minnesota.
Yeah.
Right? Like they hadn't seen him play off a shoulder surgery.
Mm-hmm.
And when he first got back, it wasn't pretty either.
Right. It's
like they hated him in Minnesota.
Yeah, it wasn't
for that first
pretty.
like 2 months or a month and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Like they hated him, and now they love him.
Yeah,
and
they love Julius out there.
As a Knicks fan, who experienced Julius for whatever it was, 4 years or so, I understand why they love him. Why they love him.
Yeah.
He's a good player, bro.
Especially and like what do we always say? When Julius is not your best player, you could deal with him. And I feel like that was the issue that we had with Julius for so long, was he was our best player. You know what I mean? And that unfortunately sometimes certain people are crowned and they just don't have.
Well, he got miscasted, bro. But bro, even Tom Thibodeau knew that this guy was miscasted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he was the best that he had.
He was the best that he had. But that's the same thing. So now,
and credit to Tom. Credit to Tom. Like you were talking about making the most out of the best that you had. Like Tom did that. At least for 1 year, he did.
For sure. And and that's what you kind of have to do. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, Julius, he had to be. And that, like I said, I think that was fucking going back to what I said. I think that was the main reason why I think you had to add Dante DiVincenzo to that trade, because I feel like that could have been an even swap. I don't see why outside of
couldn't have been. Yeah, it was name. It was accomplishments.
Yeah,
Julius was kind of a late bloomer. It's not like we were trading a guy who was like, you know what I mean? Like Cat was already kind of that guy for a few years. At the time of their
careers.
I agree though. At the time, I felt like they were both on equal ground.
Yeah.
But exactly. It really went back to
accolades, names,
consistent, accolades and all of that. And the Knicks had to give up that one extra piece.
Yeah, and
unfortunately,
they weren't trying to give up Dante. I think there was a bunch of guys that they were fine entering.
Oh no, they.
You know what I mean? It took them
absolutely didn't want to give up Dante.
Yeah, it took them a long time to pull the trigger on that one. So there's no need to go back in the past. Like, we're not trying to say that we shouldn't have traded for Cat. You know what I mean?
Nah, and honestly, like, he's not a Dante replacement, but like Landry Shamit's a good player, bro. Like, I'm happy. I'm good.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
as long as you give Shamet that time.
Shamet is a good player that has not gotten maybe enough opportunity to like fall on his face. You know what I mean?
You know, he
like some guys get to fall in their face multiple times.
Yeah.
I don't think Shamit's gotten that.
Yeah.
But like, he's a good player, bro.
He actually played the most minutes.
And yeah, but I will say this though. Jonathan Macri has referenced many times that like his reputation as a shooter is greater than his actual shooting.
Right. He's a streaky shooter.
As a Knick, right? As a Knick, his reputation as a shooter has lived up to what he's been. Guy's been a 40% 3-point shooter as a Knick.
Last night didn't help him. 1 for 7 from 3.
Nah, last night didn't help. But bro, you know what's crazy though? Landry Shamet, I want to say he's a 37, 38% 3-point shooter for his career.
Yeah.
Bro, this is crazy how the NBA works. Add 2 or 3% to that career average, and you could probably add several more millions to his career earnings.
Yeah. Yep. But that's consistency.
Just 2 or 3%.
That's of consistency. Because if he's shooting like that, he's not a Knick. Let's just be real.
But bro, if you're a 37, 38% 3-point shooter, you're a really good shooter, right?
Yeah,
we agree on that.
Yep. And he's
be a 40% 3-point shooter who also competes on defense. Like that guy, that version of Landry Shamet is probably $20-30 million up from where he is currently career earnings.
I don't know, man. I just hope that he continues to get the opportunity. I mean, he's gonna have chances, chance after chance.
Wow, it seemed like Mike Brown loves him.
Yeah, he plays. Like I said, he played the most minutes last night.
I wish he loved Diawara as much, but you know,
it's gonna take a while, I guess.
Diawara just needs that time. I already told y'all how I feel about it. He just needs that time.
Like he's Josh Howard.
It's something there, yeah.
Something
there. And notice I haven't said, or I hope that. Notice I haven't said I hope he gives Pac home. That no, Diawara is something there, bro. 100%. There's something there.
Yeah,
and he just needs time.
You're not the only person that said that. Honestly, there's been a lot of people who are clamoring for Diawara to get minutes. And like I said,
Pac home look a little shaky to me, bro. But with Diawara, there's something there, bro.
Call it for what it is. He looks soft. He looks scared. He looks like a deer in the headlights. He looks scared.
But hold on. Let's rewind real quick, right? I actually urge you, if you can, you probably can't. Most people can't. But if you could go back,
how you gonna doubt me like that? Damn.
And watch hold on. No. I'm not. You don't even know where I'm going with it.
Oh no.
If you could go back to last year, because if you remember the first maybe 3 or 4 games, Dade was in the rotation last year.
Yeah.
If you go back, even to the Boston game where we got our asses handed to us, like I was watching Pac home in that game, and I'm like his defense was just like, oh,
right,
like this is what he can do. So I think there's something there too. But again, you got to empower these guys the same way you've empowered Mikal, the same way you've empowered OG to just be firing away. Right? You got to empower these guys the same, man. Like
you know what
I don't think that they're getting that.
So, go ahead, Toon.
No, I'm sorry. I feel like Pacone remind me of Chris Copeland. Chris Copeland be here,
bro.
Show you
he'd be bad, but he could be better than Chris Copeland, bro.
But that's what he showed me so far.
Copeland, though.
Chris Copeland was absolutely.
But bro,
he was confident in his shot. He take that shit wherever he wants.
Chris Copeland, though, bro. That 1 year, bro. when he got that big ass contract the following season from Indiana, he balled, bro. And that was because Mike Woodson was just like, yo, go get him. Mike Woodson didn't give a shit about nothing else, yo. Just go score.
Yeah.
That's why
like,
I wish you.
That nigga was literally he was literally just he was mellow off the bench for us a lot of nights, bro.
Yeah.
Like you gotta, but again, he got the contract. He was not supposed to be on the team, if you remember. He was a nobody. Nobody knew who this guy was. He made the team out of summer league, and then eventually Mike Woodson was like, "Yo, I can't keep this guy on the bench." He started playing him. You know, he got something crazy like $14 million a year from Indiana, bro. But that is because Mike Woodson believed in him.
So you
gotta put belief in guys, man.
This is what I'm looking at. So when we're healthy, there are literally 10 guys ahead of Pacome, Muhammad, Tyler, and Ariel. So, and we know a lot of this is contractual. So, like, let's be real. That's really the only reason why Yabusele is playing more minutes than a lot of these guys is because he's getting paid to do more. But as much as I do want to see these guys play, like right now with OG being out, I think we will see more Diawara. I'm not sure about Pacome. Not sure about Tyler, especially if Jalen's coming back. That he might as well hang his jersey back up. But you know, I don't really see a lot of minutes for these guys. Josh is playing great off the bench. He played 33 minutes in the first Miami game. Jordan Clarkson. You know, these guys are playing great off the bench. Landry Shamet, Miles. So there's not a lot of minutes for Tyler. Pacome's he's gonna have to beat somebody out. First of all, he's gotta beat Diawara out of the minutes at this point. Like that's the only person.
Bro. And to make it clear, to make it clear, like my argument is not necessarily for like all of these guys.
No, not you.
My argument is why can't one or any of these guys get on the court? You know what I'm saying?
And what I'm saying
obviously
is,
everybody can't play. Yeah.
Right. And what I'm saying is with OG being out, we should see more Diawara. I think
that's the logical
out of all of those guys. Yeah. You gotta see more at least of Diawara. I mean, give me even if it's 5 minutes. Like you don't have to play him 15, 20 minutes, but 5 minutes at least gives him confidence to play with these other guys, at least. And then you can start to worry about, okay, well, can we play him 10 minutes? Then he might get a Drew Smith game. You know what I mean? Stuff like that starts to happen when you incrementally bring these guys along. You don't just throw them into the fire and then they don't have a good game. You're like, see, this is why I don't play you. Like, no, that doesn't.
I agree.
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
I agree.
So, I don't know, man. At some point, we're gonna have.
Knicks are not in a position to be picky, bro.
Nah, they're just not.
Like you're not in a position to. First of all, you're not good enough. Like, let these kids rock, yo. Or you know what I mean? Like, if we got injuries the way we got injuries, let the kids rock. Whether it's one kid, whether it's two kids, let them rock, yo.
Yeah. Just let them rock. I mean, even if, like I said, Diawara has to be doing something in practice because he's getting minutes. Like, out of all of the bench guys, he's playing.
The fact that he's ahead of Pacome, bro,
is already
on the depth chart. It says a lot.
Yeah, it says a lot. Shout out to the chat. Fountain Prep is in it. My boy Alex said, "Add me to the live." We about to get up out of here, my boys. It's approaching that time. It's about to be 10:30, right in the dot. About to be 10:30. Lord Jesus. But yeah, pull up earlier next time, man. I'll definitely bring you up on the live. Definitely bring you on the live. Raul said Randall looks like he walked on the wrong TV show. He's silly as hell. Pacome sells cologne and Macy's over the weekend. Listen, he about to be in the second. If he keep letting dudes like Diawara take his playing time.
I mean, that's his boy too. That's the fucked up part.
It sucks. I mean,
they probably be playing Madden online. Diawara be talking crazy to him. Like, yo, bro, I took your spot in the depth chart, nigga. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah, I'll beat you. Yo, if I beat you in this game, you gotta go get me cheesecake. Yo, imagine if DOR came in and started talking spicy like that, bro. I'd be like, yo, you gotta get this guy out of here, man. You gotta get this guy out of here. Nah, but
Nah, Pacom deserved it.
yeah. Back on the set.
Yeah,
Nah,
you
but
shouldn't be letting this dude beat you out like that.
Ross said I would that series report him on Madden. Nah, for real, for real. It's for real, for real. That's it. Toon, any last
Yes.
words before we get up out of here tonight, my guy?
Yeah, Cat, step the hell up. Stop being soft. Stop complaining all the goddamn time. And I'm not calling you Cat no more. I'm calling you Dog. Carl Anthony Dog. Wake the hell up and do what the fuck you need to do. Sorry, pardon my language.
Nah, fuck that.
Fuck that. Joe, what you got? What you got for me, man?
Mike Brown, you got some 6'8" monsters over there, 7-foot wingspan monsters over there. Like, let's see what they could do at least for 5-10 minutes a night.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Our 6'8" demon is out. Like, what are we doing here? Like, you playing all these 6'4" guys off the bench, and I don't know. Like, you got guys like Drew Smith in Miami going nuts. None of our guys could give us any kind of like minutes even resembling that. I'm not saying they're gonna go 3 for 4 or whatever he went for 3, but like, damn, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He's gonna have to do something.
Yeah, I seen it, bro. I seen it, Cat. I seen it in garbage time. DOR could give us something, bro. I seen it. He could give us something, bro.
Yo, can I say this also? Yo, can Yabusele use? He looked like he weighed 325. Why can't he go in the paint?
First of all,
he's not a post player.
Not a post player.
He needs.
He just got a big caboose.
Hey, yo, but yeah, he an offensive lineman. Go in the paint and bully somebody.
He has ample keister.
Yo, bro.
I fouled out, so I can't say what I want to say. So right now, I'm gonna get a technical foul and get ejected from the game.
Yo,
I don't want that.
I was hovering over the remove.
Yeah, so y'all setting up for the alley-oop. He tossed it in it. Okay.
Listen, man. Listen, the guy he has more than adequate backside, bro. That's all I'm saying. Bro.
All I'm saying is the guy plays a lot of minutes, been giving me only. First of all, last night he played 10 minutes and gave me 3 rebounds. It didn't have.
That's what I'm saying, yo. He should 325 pounds, be in the paint and bully somebody.
A stat.
I just want to hit him. I just want to honestly. Hold on. I just want him to do what we brought him here for. Like, Toon asking for more.
Just put the ball in the basket.
I just want him to do. We brought him here. Hold on. We brought him here because he shot 38% above the break from 3. That's the reason why we brought him here. Like, nigga, just hit it above the break 3. Like, that's it, bro. A couple. Hit a couple.
And to be honest, we also brought him over here because he did get that post on LeBron. I have not seen him dunk on nobody yet. I'm waiting for a body.
It don't look like he getting all the.
I felt like I would have to go back and watch that Olympic game. I felt like his caboose was a little smaller.
Oh my! But that's what I'm saying. He need to lose weight. He need to put the chopped cheese down and lose some goddamn weight. He is an offensive line.
Hold on, my brother went from Philly cheesesteak to chopped cheese, yo. Like,
yeah,
good luck, yo. Good luck.
He took 4 shots in the
both are delicious, by the
way. He took 4 shots in the last 3 games.
He's a big boy, Tom. Listen, you asking this man to stop eating? Like, some good stuff.
All I'm asking him to do is put the ball.
Zion did it. Zion, you see Zion? Take Ozempic.
Zion got a lot of other issues though.
Zion psychological.
He got a psychological child support, the porn stars. He got some other stuff with him.
I wouldn't even call that thing a porn star. Never mind.
That thing.
Hey man, look,
we're not doing that here.
whatever.
We're not doing that here.
Adult performer. How about that?
How about
Because you are correct. Not every person that does porn is a porn star.
all right. Where the hell are we
Right.
going, fellas?
Hey, this is
just trying to
A1
say,
podcasting right here, bro.
Crazy talk.
Yabuselli, please just lose some weight and then attack the basket,
Y'all was silly.
or
So what's
just
her
use
name?
your
Bro, I don't even think
even
you're allowed
know.
to say that word on YouTube.
What's her name?
Predator.
Porn star. I don't think you're allowed to say that. We might get flagged.
Oh, you said it twice. Definitely getting
My
flagged
bad.
now.
I said it like 3 or 4 times. No.
Jesus Christ. Whoa. I was trying to get out of here way before this happened. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're still here, do me a favor. Hit that like button and that bell. Subscribe, whatever, however this goes. Lord, lost my words. Listen, I'll end it off like this. We play the Mavericks tomorrow, and then we have a good 2-day break, no games, and then we play Orlando Magic on Saturday.
Yo.
See what happened the last time?
And I will say this too, though. You want to be a championship contender? Can you please go out and win a fucking road game against the Dallas Mavericks?
Oh, I mean, Jesus.
And Cooper Flag and his mother, like, please.
We haven't won a game.
Like, go win that game tomorrow. There's no reason why we don't win that game tomorrow.
Yeah, there's nobody on the Mavericks right now that we should be losing.
That is exactly why I'm scared. So we know who the hell. First of all, if Jalen Brunson's playing, that's different. But without Jalen playing,
with or without Jalen, I don't give a shit. Go win that game tomorrow, yo.
We should win.
There's
a lot.
This team has. They showed you last night, yo. This team has more than enough. Like, go win that game tomorrow night. I told you this in the chat that this team has more than enough, and we'll be fine without both of those guys. We got to win that game.
Like I've been saying all year, we need to stop playing like we're the better team. The moment we start playing like we have to fucking win the game. Like, go out and stop worrying about the refs and the foul calls. Like, stop trying to out talent everybody. Work harder than everybody, bro. That's it.
Do you think that collectively, as like human beings and like basketball players, that we have like a problem?
I can't say that yet. It's we're only 13 games in.
The reason why I ask that is, should we have to talk about mentality and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like we should have to have this discussion about like I feel like last year the discussion was like, you know, like one of the biggest things was they didn't bring it every night last year.
It was kind of the same. I was about to say.
Like, what? I don't get that though. Like, that is a problem.
Yo,
that is something that's a problem. That's like that's a personnel problem almost.
Yeah,
It's not even that. Yo, if you look at it, honestly, this is what starts the whole avalanche of us going downhill and more than likely probably gonna lose. Cat's emotions. One cat has that dumbfounded look on his face, and he just starts making boneheaded moves. The rest of the team is just loses it. Mikal doesn't want to step on nobody's toes. Well, I can't say OG because OG out right now.
Mikal was just cursing at people to get back 2 weeks ago.
No. But once Cat does like emotionally just lost on offense, everything else just goes out the window.
If Mikal could tell everybody to get the fuck back, which was his exact words,
that's what he said.
Then he should be able to tell Cat to shut the fuck up and hoop and get out his feelings. What's the difference at that point?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Like, you already crossed into that realm.
I would like for Mikal to do that as well. You know what I mean? Let's be real. Like, it's like
they're the two highest paid guys on the team.
If there was a guy that
without the guys that we normally have,
right? If there was a guy that I had to pick, like last night, 23 points is something that you should be doing a lot more often. If OG's not there, you should be. That's the guy that I'm looking at. While
he was great last night.
He was great last night.
Not even while OG.
And then they start giving him the ball though.
You should do that on the regular,
right?
But my thing is, like, why was so? All right, we're never gonna get out of here.
Yeah. Let's wrap it up. Like I don't want to. We can keep going. We can keep going. Like I said, we got to go into Dallas, handle business in Dallas. We have to go. Listen, we our next how many games is on the road? 1, 2, 3.
I think it just bothers.
The next 4 games that we have is on the road: Dallas, Orlando, Brooklyn, which we should win, in Charlotte,
I think it just bothers me that like we even question like I don't know anything at this point. Like this team, do we not know what's at stake?
All I'm gonna say is there's gonna be a lot of trade talks if the ball isn't rolling by February, by January.
How you missed 2 free throws?
If the ball ain't rolling by January, if we're not looking like the team that's supposed to win a championship, because that's what everybody was saying. If we're not looking like that team, I guarantee you there's gonna be some calls made. That's and it's not gonna be cool because
the Pistons look pretty good right now.
We shouldn't have any questions right now. There shouldn't be any questions about anything. So that's pretty much all I gotta say.
After losing the way we lost last year,
we should be head full of steam.
Most team, like there should be no team more motivated than us.
Nobody. Nope. The way we lost in front of
the fact that we're questioning this team's motivation is I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. But listen, man, let's get up out of here. We might see you guys this weekend, depending on how that game goes in Orlando. But yeah, man. Until next time, like I said, if you're still here, hit that like button.
Please.
If you're still here. But yeah, Roz in the chats. You got a whole bunch.
Unfortunately, they still here, bro.
Listen to us talk about porn stars and all kind of crazy.
Oh Lord,
yeah, he'll see us after suspension. Yeah, you just said it again, bro. Why would you say that again,
bro? Listen,
it's over.
You already doubled down. I might as well join the team. You know. So, but anyway, I hope you guys have a good one, and until next time, peace. Pass the mic to a killer, he get the slaying. I'm Kakarot, all of my bros is Super Saiyan. We stacking blocks, protect the basket, you in the playing. We at the Mecca, hit the game winning shot like I'm Jalen. Manifesting energies, praying for my enemies. Taking vacays in the keys, working on our synergy. Changing up my wardrobe, never my identity. Smoke until I got a